Hi everyone, it's Donna again. I hope you guys had a great and wonderful Thanksgiving holiday and a good Christmas holiday that's coming up here soon. I know I'm not gonna be able to do videos every day, but as often as I get them together, that's how I'll do it, and I'll just upload it there. It was on my spirit that this is a time that I do need to share. I can't share all of the good times. I have to share the good and the bad. And today is one of those days you'll rarely see from business owners or entrepreneurs or people that are working towards their goals. Um, it's not a happy day for me. We have moved, and I got out that situation with that horrible landlord person that was trying to solicit sex for money and things like that. Um, but we still got some road to be traveled. I mean, the good part is we're still aboard on a little special program that we were able to do and all that good stuff. But now it's all relying on our building or our new potential building, wherever that may be. And that's one of the challenges right now in business. Trying to find a replacement building in a short amount of time with not a lot of money. And it happens. I'm not the only business person that probably had to go through this, and I know I'm not going to be the last, but I can get on here and say that it's very important and it's critical at this time that when you're going through something like this, or even worse, that you keep your head up, you stay prayed up, and you keep yourself motivated and encouraged to keep pushing forward. Even though things right now may not be looking too great on the outside, you never know what's going on in the background. You don't know who's watching. You don't know what blessings are about to happen. The word says that when God gives us something amazing, that things happen suddenly. I don't know when my suddenly moment is going to happen. I've had a lot of suddenly things go bad. I haven't had a whole lot of suddenly things go amazing, but uh, I'm looking forward to that. And I am staying prayed up because you have to. It gets challenging. It breaks you down. It makes you want to cry. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes on when running a business, and it doesn't matter how small your company is, or how big it is, or how popular it is. You still go through setbacks. You still go through situations that could jeopardize your company. What I do know is that I have not failed, and I am not failing as a business person or entrepreneur. I know that my company is not failing. I know that anything that has my company's name on it, or just anything to do with it, is not failing. And the reason that it's not failing is covered by my creator. It's covered by my father. He's going to take care of it. He's not going to let me lose. And I have to keep telling myself that because I'm still a flesh. I'm not perfect by any means necessary. I sin like anybody else sin, and I fall back, and sometimes I don't do nothing at all. But stuff happens, and it's strengthening exercises. Basically, is to see how strong you are, and the Lord will never give you anything that He knows that you can't bear. And obviously He knows that this is something that I can get through. I just have to get myself there mentally, because you don't know how strong you are if you don't know the capabilities that you have mentally. Whatever you tell your mind, it happens. Period. You want some magic? Tell your mind it. Your mind can do anything. We only use what, 10% that they say that we use, but that 10% is strong. We can tell ourselves that something is there even without seeing it. That's the amazing blessing that we have as human beings, as being who we are. We can manifest things that are not there. And the sooner you realize that, the better off you'll be, and a more productive and positive person that you would be. It's really easy to tell yourself negative stuff. It's really easy to believe in stuff that hasn't even happened yet on a negative standpoint. It's really easy to get yourself in depression and sadness and anger and hatred. All of that is easy. It's real easy. But The things that are hard is when you have to tell yourself to stay positive, that things are the way that you want them to be, that the things will be successful, that you will be a billionaire or millionaire, that you will be wealthy, that you will keep your place, and that you will have whatever it is your heart desires. And it's kind of odd because it's like, okay, it's easy for me to accept the negative, but it's hard for me to accept the positive. But that's us. That's how we are. And even though it sucks that that's how we are, we have the knowledge and the power to change that around. And I urge you all to do it. I have to do it every day. I'm doing it right now as I talk to you, encouraging myself, letting myself know that everything is going to be all right. I'm not losing nothing. Nothing's going to be taken away from me. If I keep my mind focused and keep myself motivated and keep telling myself that this is what it is and not think about anything else or think about something that hasn't even existed yet or manifested yet, I'm going to be okay. Tomorrow is not promised to us. So you can't sit here and say, oh my gosh, tomorrow I'm not going to have nothing. You don't know what you're going to have tomorrow because it's not here. The word says that today has enough worries in it for itself. Don't think about tomorrow. And that's true. Worry about what's going on right here and right now, and do what you can to make right here and right now positive and work out best for you. And then when tomorrow does come, if you're blessed to see that day, do the same thing and focus on that day as well. That's what I have to do. That's what I'm going to do. And that's what I will continue to do. I'm going to just do what I know to do best. And as I search for this new building that I'm pretty sure is going to be 10 times better than what I had, and I'm not going to have somebody trying to solicit sex to me and all of these other negative aspects. It's not going to have a leaky roof and all this other stuff. We're going to be in a great location. I know that we are, and I have confidence in myself to know that I can push forward and do this. It's going to happen. It's challenging when you don't have a group of people around you that's pushing you like that, but even when it's yourself, as long as you got you and God, you okay. He always says that His grace is sufficient for us. So His power is made perfect in our weakness, and that's absolutely true. I've grown from just calling on Him when things go bad. I call on Him when things are going good too, and I give Him all the praise and the glory even when things are going bad, just as well as I do when they're going good. And it's important that you don't forget that. Don't forget it. Don't slip up and everything's going good and you done forgot where it came from or what you had to do to get there. You don't want to do that. Don't forget where you came from. You might hear that when people talk about the hood and you coming out the hood and stuff like that, but it's more than that. Forget about the hood. Don't forget the struggles that you had to go through to get to where you're at. Because when you do, and you do fall, you're not going to know how to handle it. I'll never forget none of my situations or anything that I had to go through to get to where I am. And I'm not even at the top yet. And when I do get to the top, I'm still not going to forget. Because I still got a whole lot of work to do when I get up there as well. It's way beyond this business. I have people I have to help. I have lives that I have to help change and improve. I have to make people better. I have to help them before all of this is all over. At the end of the day, I have a big job to do. I help people every day with my business. And even outside of my business, I do the same thing. And my kids do as well. And my job grows as the things that God has given me increases. And it's the same for you. Don't think of your business as just your business and that's it. Don't forget, at the end of the day, we're all here to help each other. It's not to help us, it's help each other. Don't let the depression and the negative things that happen to you just surround you and let you feel like it's all about you, because it's not. You got other people you need to help out there, and even through your situation, you got to help them through that. My situation right now, I don't know, whoever's watching this video, I could be helping somebody somewhere, even if it's one person, half of a person, I don't care. I'm helping somebody by sharing my experiences and what I'm going through when somebody's about to go through it themselves or already going through it. Don't give up. Don't stop. Keep going. People will follow. The customers will always be there. They're not going anywhere. If you have something good and you're helping people and you're doing it in the right way and not for greed or selfish acts, people will help you. Sometimes it's hard to even ask for it, and sometimes it may not even require for you to ask for it, but you have to understand that if you are passionate about something and you know that it's doing good and you know the potential of it, you can't give up. You got to keep going. You can be weary and heavy laden, but give it all to our Creator. Give it all to our Father. He has a lot to do with these successes and these failures. So that's what I have to say. It's not a great day for me right now, and it's really challenging. This week is really challenging. Like I said, I'm looking for our new place. I'm still going to keep pushing. I'm still going to keep going. We're still going to book out January and all the future months. We're on hiatus right now for December as we revamp and get ourselves together. We have a very tight deadline to do that, and I don't know how we're going to do it, if we're going to make it on time, or I have no idea. I don't know nothing right now. I don't know nothing. But what I do know is that I'm going to keep pushing and I'm going to keep going, and the blessings are going to come. The change is going to come. My suddenly moment is going to come. I may not know it, but it will. And another thing I want to add is, whatever happens on your personal life, it does affect you in your business. Point blank, period. And that goes from your moods to your feelings, just to everyday situations. And with my current state right now, I'm going through it. I'm going through it with my business, and I'm going through it in my personal life. Not with my children or anything like that, but as a business person, as a woman, I guess, I don't want to say with dating or anything like that, but in a relationship field, it's hard. It's hard to maintain these friendships and just any type of relationship when you have so much on your plate going on with your business and your home. But I make time for everything, and that's something you have to remember too. Don't over prioritize things in your life and then neglect other important factors. Your personal life is an important factor. If you're married, your marriage is an important factor. You have to make time for that. You have to make room for that. Your husband, your children, they are important factors, because if things are not right at home, things are not going to be right with your business, period. And you're going to go through it. There's no way you can separate the two. People tell you to separate it all the time, but when they talk about separation, it's a different aspect of that. It has nothing to do with the general thing of separating business and personal. Pleasure and business, yeah. Personal and business, no, they go hand in hand. And if you don't feel good, like I get into my moments where I'm not feeling great because things are not going right on my personal side, so that affects my business because I'm not motivated anymore to do something. You just have to keep pushing. Shake that stuff off. Get yourself together and get yourself around people that's going to push you to do things and do good things. It's all temporary anyway. Everything is just temporary. And I'm not married yet, but I do know that whether you're married or have a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever situation that you have, you need to make time for it all. I do make time for things and people in the way that I see fit, that's going to benefit both me and the other person, or me and my children, or everything has to be beneficial, because things that add to you are what's going to bring that positive energy into your life, and it's going to grow you. Things that subtract from you, that are not doing you any good, and all it's doing is taking, then you need to sit back and reprioritize your life and the people that are in it. And that's something that I have learned. It's okay to help people. It's okay to help people, but you got to know what's going to be worth doing it and what's not going to be worth doing it. And that's a challenge. That's a challenge for me too. But because I am a very caring person and I care about everybody and everything. I don't care what your sin is. I don't care what you've done. I do have a genuine Christ-like love. And I tell you right now, a lot of people don't have that. And those of us that do, they can agree with me that it is bittersweet. Oh, it is so bittersweet. You will never know what it's like to love somebody unconditionally, regardless of a flaw, what they've done, any sins or anything like that. Can you imagine loving somebody that disappoints you every day? Yeah, I don't think you can. And only the people that have done it or do it now um, can understand that. That's a gift. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's actually a gift from God. But as with all gifts that we get, they are bittersweet. But it makes us stronger people, and it keeps us going. And I can put a smile on my face because I deal with people like that all the time. So, it's what I have to do. It's my job. That's what I do. I do that at work, with my business, and I do it at church. Um, it ties in together. I help deliver people. But I just need to put that in there, and I'm glad that I'm at least able to put a smile on my face. So I hopefully am able to put a smile on your face for today, and I'll try to post some more stuff. If not tomorrow, at least in the next couple days, to give you an update and see what blessings God has in store for me. I thank you guys for watching again, and I just wanted to share that. Gotta share the good and the bad. Gotta share the good and the bad. And yes, today is like one of those bad days, but it's still full of blessings, the ones that I can and can't see. And I'm grateful for what I have right now at this second, rather than looking forward to the things that I want and I desire. I'm glad for what I have, and I'm going to make the best out of that so I can get more. And that's what you have to do. Be glad for what you have. Do it good with what you have so you can be ready for the increase when it does come. All right, guys. Well, that's all for today. I love you. Thank you for watching again, and I hope you have a spectacular Thursday. Have a great end of the month, and I'll see you in December, which is tomorrow. Love you. Mwah.